So, fear and massive panic, as always, on the Bitcoin. Every time when Bitcoin moves a little bit opposite direction in 1% or 2%, there's always very, very big panic. People are selling, doing some very unnecessary mistakes. So in today's episode, with clear mind, let's talk about, is it over or not? What is actually happened and what is most likely gonna happen. So this video is not a financial advice, everything made for educational purpose, and please use your brain when it comes to financial decisions. So let's go to the charts right now and let's talk about, is it actually over? Should we actually worry about this whole movement, right? And actually, when I'm opening the daily time frame, we already can see that how small, like we had like really small movement, and people are panicking, selling, pressing these crazy short positions, right? Hiring there's risks because yes, this is the top, this is my opportunity, I'm gonna all in right now. And of course, the most of the many mistakes is making exactly in this stage of the market. So let's first talk about, without all of these emotions, right? Let's talk about what we actually got. So as in previous videos, I was talking about that we are having higher range, right? In this channel where we trade, right? Already half year. Higher range, lower range, higher range, lower range. And this is where we are trading, right? So from analysis perspective, right? What we are saying here, that for my opinion, we didn't reach the higher range of this channel. So basically, we cannot call and we cannot enter some positions right now, right? Yes, on the market can happen anything, right? But it's not necessarily means that we have to jump into the shorts right now and that's all, it is time to go lower. Because basically how the market moves, like it creates for us understandable structure where you can trade. Yes, there's always, because the market is not permanent, there's always some, maybe we can go a little bit like higher like this, right? And break this this channel, right? Maybe we can do such kind of wash out all of the stop losses. It is fine, right? But usually it is happening that we are trading exactly where how I drew over here, right? The market told us basically several times, 1, 2, 3, and right now is fourth time we are reaching that target. So basically, before we are reaching that target, there's no talking, we cannot talk about any trade right now, right? Because we have understandable structure, right? When we move from lower range, right, to the higher range, right? And as we will reach that higher range, if there's gonna be enough confirmations, if the market will give us these confirmations, or the market will tell us that yes, it is the time for reversal. Right now we are making some movements, right? It is not necessarily means that for sure it's gonna happen, but at least there's a more chance that you're gonna be right and you're gonna earn money. And I'm remind for everybody, for all the beginners, you don't have to be 100% right. You can be even right in 30%. So you don't have to even be in half percent, like in 50% right to earn money. So this is why, I mean, basically, if you are trading, this is right now, actually, I'm not talking about like in future or something like that, right? This is the fact, this is the chart, this is basically live trading, right? And if you want to get any results, or if you want to do some proper moves on the market, right, you want to short high range and you want to long lower range for now, right? And basically, before it reaches, this is why it's the trading becomes pretty hard, because patience, and the market moves, like he can do like quick such kind of movements, right? And after reach the targets. But so this is why you always need to zoom out and look at what you trade, what is actually your plan. So here's the plan. It's really pretty simple. As we will reach this target zone over there, right? Then we will decide, should we short or not. But for now, yes, we are seeing some reaction, but basically it is okay. This reaction is not necessarily means something. Right now, a lot of people was like, oh my God, like $63,000 is so important level, right? And the people are getting scared, because what does it mean important level? It means if we're gonna go to 62, that's all, right? The bear market begins and $12,000 Bitcoin is a loading, right? No, it doesn't work like that. Do you understand? So yes, we have a space to go lower. We can go even lower, right? But I still think, and if this is what I actually bet on, right? That there is a still way higher, right? There's still, the market didn't retest the important area. Yes, there's a chance because the market can do anything, right? Anything. And yes, there's a chance that we're gonna fall and really go to the $12,000, right? But for now, if we look at the chart with some logic, right, and if you're going to use the complex approach and proper approach to the trading and analysis, right, and if you have in your head a little bit brain, you understand where you have to do some financial decisions, where you have to where you have to analyze it properly, and all of this interesting stuffs, right? And here is this price action means nothing for me, right? And yes, we can go even lower. Maybe we can retest something such kind of impulse correction, and maybe after we will reach or even break, or about that, it's a little bit early to talk, right? But at least I'm expecting the higher range of this channel. From my personal position, what did I do? I closed my position somewhere. I didn't remember where exactly. I think first position I closed here, 25% of my profit, right? And then price went to the higher range over there, right? Close to, and here I closed one more time, 25% of my trade. So basically, I'm already in the profit. My stop loss will move to the maybe entry points or maybe not. Let's see, right? For now, my stop loss around this area, $52,000. So basically, I'm expecting actually if the price will do something such kind of after we test the higher range. But for my opinion, if we're gonna talk about any short positions or if we want to long or something like that, it is not the time right now, right? Because yes, we had some correction, right? Maybe of this, like here impulse happened, right now happened some correction, maybe we go higher. But this is not the tradable situation here, right? At least we want to see correction of this impulse, right? Impulse happened and after correction. So basically, if we're gonna review some long positions, right, we're gonna take a Fibonacci, put on the beginning of this impulse, end of this impulse, right? And here we are. This is why I mark this area, right? And let me mark even more clear like this. This is the properly how you need to measure, and let me show you why. Because minimum level of the impulse, the corrections always happening on the 0.3 to 0.7. The minimum is 0.3 and maximum is 0.7 every time, right? But usually Bitcoin comes to 2.5, 2.6. This is the target usually for the correction. So basically, if we are talking about some kind of long positions, right, we want at least see the target zone. So at least from $60,000, like from here, right, we can review already. If there will be in this, exactly in this target zone, there will be enough confirmations for longs, right? Such a divergence on the volumes oscillator, right? Some divergence on the MACDs, structure understandable, and we can break down it by Elliott's waves as well, right? And all of the things which we are using in a complex, right? So if there gonna be enough confirmation, then yes, we will try to open the longs, right? I mean, I will give you call. For me, I don't have to long right now because I'm already in a position, right? But for now, it is nothing to do right now. It is just your, basically, it's your stress, right? The market tests your tests your stress, do you know? So this is why basically just stay away from the market. These movements means nothing. If the price will move to that area, then yes, we can take some long positions. But to talk, if we're gonna talk about the short position, right, we need at least reach this target zone. I call it short box, right? And as the price will reach that area, then we can talk about some kind of shorts from trading perspective, because the risk will worth to what we are going to earn, right? Because the stop loss will be pretty short, take profits will be pretty long. So this is what you want to trade actually. But of course, the trading is the probability. I hope most of you understand. And on the market can happen anything, and you just need to be ready for anything. Yes, maybe the price will move like this, maybe price will fall crazily, maybe price will straightly go higher. But the most important that you count your risks, mark the target zones, mark the zones from where for you is worth to enter the trades, and of course use the complex approach in the trading analysis to get success, because none of the single oscillator, indicator, or theory works in solo. Everything works in combo, and only complex approach you can use to earn some money on the markets, right? And of course, if you're a beginner, please go learn trading first, find a mentor, do all of this crazy good stuffs, right? And only after that, that mentor will let you trade properly on the market, right? You can go to learn with me, the Telegram, you can join our Telegram channel, the link in the description below, and there you can find my contact. And if you want to join my program, you can text me, we can discuss all of these things, right? But without that, right now, let's talk about the market. So the market right now is pretty obvious, right? We are reaching the higher range of this channel. We didn't reach that target zone yet, so I have no any informations for now. This is not scares me at all, right? Today is Monday. That's happening usually after the weekends. The Monday always opens like that, right? Maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we could see some reaction, because I still expect higher range. There's just a question is that, or we are going to make it straightly from here, or maybe we will retest the lower range, not lower range, like target zone, right? And only after that we will reach. And here already maybe our short box will move a little bit in another direction. We don't know about that. Later we will talk as it will happen, right? And then here, if there are going to be enough confirmations, we can talk about shorts or something like that. So the question is it over? Like the bull market has stopped or not? No, of course. We just, for my opinion, we're still in a healthy correction. Market moves super understandable for my opinion. Just it takes much more longer time, because this is not surprisingly, because institutions are coming. This is a little bit different style of people compared to the previous cycles. So be ready for longer waves, be ready for basically the market maybe moves much more slower, but direction right now we have obvious that the direction is uptrend, right? And this is our territory where we are expecting Bitcoin's price. So basically from investment perspective, right, what we are seeing, nothing changed at all. Look at that. From investment perspective, this movement even you cannot even see it, right? So this is why just be patient, right? And we are expecting actually impulse and maybe breaking out. So right now, a lot of people has a problem. One more thing, what I want to mention, that look at that. We had here resistance, we break it, right? And here was $63,000. People thought if it's not gonna hold, we're gonna see some crazy that we will retest the lower range. The same things happened here. Look at that. As we reach here was resistance, right? We break it, right? We came back to that, right? And everybody was calling that we will retest the lower range. And what happened actually? We had impulse, we have harmonious correction over here, and again we came back to that area, right? And even local highs over here, right? So this is why the same can happen right now. A lot of people thought that that's all. Here, a lot of position being, everybody was longing, because as always is happening, let's long the top, right? And let's buy the top. And maybe right now we just wash out everybody and see this impulse correction and the second impulse. One more thing what I want to mention, and if you're going to switch on a 4-hour time frame, right, you can see one of the most harmonious growths, right? This is what I mention every time. This is what I mean actually when I'm talking about the harmonious growth. When you want to see that volumes are increasing and prices follows us as well, right? And you can see that clearly. Look at that. The top, the bottom right, the prices increases and volumes step by step making higher highs, highs and highs and highs and highs. So this is actually indicates for us that this is impulse, right? And we have all moral rights to treat this impulse as harmonious and expecting the continuation of the uptrend. Just the question is, maybe we will go to retest the target zone after we're gonna do it, or maybe straightly right now or something like that, right? But most important, do the proper risk management when you trade that, because everything can happen. This target zone not necessarily means that price for sure gonna bounce from there, right? And gonna do something like this. Expect something like this. And when you're expecting such kind of movements that this target zone won't work out at all, right? Your risks are always managed good. Yes, you're not earning as much millions you want, but you're consistently earning money when you're doing the proper risk management, So this is my kind of message for each one of you, right? So if you like my analysis, if you like the way how I look at the market, and if you want to support my work, right, I have nothing. I have nothing like paid products or something like that. You can register by Bybit, right? Binks, this is the two exchanges where I trade personally, and you can trade with me. And thank you so much for all of these people who actually using my links. This means a lot. So, and if you like my analysis, you can join our Telegram channel. There's a lot of useful free information where you can learn trading, because there I'm posting almost every day. Not every day because I don't have much time for that, right? But I consistently bring the content there for each one of you, where you can become really great trader, great tips for the traders and all other things. So for all of these people who already subscribe to my channel, thank you so much. It motivates me a lot to create for you crazy cool content. Please do not get panic. Please always check your mind, right? Like clear your mind every time, right? And do not do any stupid mistakes when there's such kind of uncertain volatility on the market, right? Stay calm. That's really important. Thank you so much, and see you in the next, and bye.